budget was right on the money. Schedule-wise, they gave us a completion date, of which my partner didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. And we opened up when we were supposed to open up, and everything was fantastic.
I enjoyed working with Phil. I enjoyed working with the people who reported to Phil. We got honest answers quickly, and then they produced what they said they would do. Not a usual thing in business negotiations or in business.
The proudest thing for me is that we were actually able to get it done, because it took a couple of years to get it off the ground. Having Claris involved in it was fantastic, because they made my life so much easier when it came to decision making and how the actual physical plant was going to be put together and flow. Having a design build firm, I think, was the right choice to go with in that regard. We didn't have to deal with any of the issues that a construction company would have with my chosen architect. It went exceptionally well that way, and I think that was great. And then just having it done is definitely one of the proudest things. And people walk in and they appreciate the way it was designed, the layout, and the level of construction that we had. Working with Claris was a good choice. They were right on the spot as far as what their bid was. Their bid package was fantastic. So the other companies fell a little short with that. And then with them being accessible and open from the president of the company right down to the workers that were on the field was fantastic. The changes that Claris made in the construction, or the design, because I did most of the design myself, was they flip-flopped my original floor plan. The mezzanine that is actually pictured behind me was supposed to open up the other way. And they made a couple changes just because it would be much more cost-effective to do it that way than the way that I had originally planned. So that saved a chunk off of the budget. And then trying to do things that were green, where I just went in and designed with my membership in mind, and they came in with some green design features that were nice, and got a couple write-ups in the paper because of that, which would get some exposure out in the public. So I think that was a neat thing, try to go a little green. One of the things that I was looking for in a construction company was that they would be open with me as an owner, because I would like to take part in much of the construction phase as possible. And they were great like that. Some of the other companies I dealt with, they didn't want me to be involved in it, even though it was our facility and I wanted to use that. So I think that was a big thing that set them apart.
We came in under budget slightly, but we had added, as most people do, we had added more things during the course of construction, and even including those things, we still came in under budget. They managed the budget and the schedule brilliantly. In spite of adding to the original drawings, we still came in substantially under budget and on time. They did an excellent job.
I think Claris's follow-up after the building was done was superb. We did have a couple issues, as with most construction projects of this size. The site supervisor knew about it right off the bat. He came in and handled the situation quickly and as efficiently as possible, considering being a health club that there's always people in here. And in that particular regard, none of the people that we were working with were ever put off or upset with them coming back to fix a couple of the issues that we did have.